Hey guys, welcome back. It's Harry here from Sycamore Peterborough, and this weekend's approved used BMW of the weekend is this lovely X5 30D X-Drive beside me. We're going to go through this vehicle, have a look around, and I'll tell you how you can make it yours this weekend. So sit back, relax, and enjoy whilst we take a look at this week's featured vehicle. So this particular X5 we have on the channel this week is a BMW X5 X-Drive 30D M Sport. So it's sporting a 3-litre 6-cylinder engine under the bonnet, plenty of horsepower, plenty of torque, and still fantastic fuel average mileage per gallon returns as well, especially considering the size and weight of the X5. So it's finished in the beautiful Arctic grey, works really well on this car, suits very nicely with the wheels, and the chrome accenting at the front here, which isn't usually seen, actually ties in really nicely. So of course, chrome grille at the front, no M Sport Pro Pack, hence why we have the chrome on there. Goes in nicely with the silver facing on the grille stripes here, and it just gives this car a more executive and luxurious look. We've also got LED headlights at the front here with that I-style daytime running light, which is currently enabled, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Front parking sensors are also included on this vehicle, and on this particular example, we have the 360-degree camera system, meaning that one of the cameras is in the front. So if you pull close to something at the front of the car, you'll get a nice automated front camera view of the vehicle, so you can park it in tight spaces more easily, but also keep the front of your vehicle scratch free and protected and see what's going on down there in the blind spot. And now turning our attention to the side of this lovely BMW X5. First of all, we have this 22-inch bi-colour M style alloys, really nice wheels. They're nice and big, a thinner tyre, however ride quality definitely isn't sacrificed, as this vehicle does sit on the adjustable air suspension system, allowing you to change the ride height of the vehicle, such as access height, which it's at now, making access nice and easy. You've got standard ride height, which is 2 notches above this, and you have a further 2 notches via the toggle switch inside to go up into off-road mode. Gives you loads of ground clearance, making driving over that challenging terrain just that bit easier, and you can also really feel the capability of the X-Drive system then as well. We've got real side venting down the side there, nice sporty vents that channels air down the side of the car, reduces wind noise and makes the vehicle more aerodynamic. We've got gloss black around the mirrors, the high gloss shadow line around the windows and also on the roof rails as well, and they work really nicely with that slightly lighter Arctic grey paintwork, and plenty of visibility in those mirrors as well. They're nice and big mirrors, so if you are towing something on the back, you've still got plenty of visibility despite the extra length of the vehicle. And talking of access as well, access is really nice and simple in here. We don't have comfort access on this particular example, however the doors are nice and big on the X5, giving you plenty of room to get in and out the back, especially for those rear passengers. And this is a 7-seater configuration X5, which I'll show you shortly. However, that of course does mean that you need plenty of room at the back to get in, and it has exactly that. And also we've got dark and rear privacy glass as well, which extends the full way down to the vehicle and onto the back windscreen as well, just to give you that extra privacy in the back of this X5. And now finally making our way around to the rear of this lovely BMW X5, we've got further extension of those chrome accents, so chrome X5 and X-Drive 30D badging, and also chrome around those exhaust tailpipes, enhancing the look of them and also making them look that little bit chunkier and sportier. We've got the Moondust grey diffuser down there, ties in really nicely with the almost similar Arctic grey paintwork, and parking sensors in there, coupled with the fourth of 4 360-degree cameras, also acting as the reversing camera, and LED tail lights looking really smart on there. And if we go ahead and open up the top half of the tailgate, which is electronically operated, we also have a manual lower half of the tailgate, which we can drop down to give you that split design. We reveal the boot with those 6th and 7th seats currently folded up. As I mentioned earlier, this is a 7-seat configuration BMW X5. We've still got false floor storage underneath there, and you can also stow away your parcel shelf underneath there as well when you've got that 6th and 7th seat up, so you don't have to sacrifice any of the additional bits which you'd have in there with those seats folded down. Everything can be carried in the car, which is a really handy feature. On the back here, because the vehicle is equipped with the air suspension, we can click this button and drop the air suspension down to make the loading things like shopping and extra things in here much easier, especially with that split tailgate. And these seats can be folded down nice and easily. They are manually operated, so all we've got to do is fold down those headrests, click this switch at the top and drop those 2 seats down, and it is as simple as that. Makes giving you that extra now really large boot volume, nice and easy to gain. However, if you do need to fit extra people in the back, you can simply pull those seats up and it's not a problem. And also accessing the back of those seats is nice and simplistic as well, as we've got buttons on the sides of each middle row seat if you wish, and you can click those buttons, it will slide the seat forward and tip it all the way forward to let those passengers be able to crawl into the back and get into those rearmost seats. So without further ado, let's now take a look at the interior so you can see just how easy that access really is. So here we are now on the interior of this week's Previews BMW of the weekend, and it's a lovely place to be here in this BMW X5. We've got this perforated black Vernasca leather seen throughout all 7 seats within the vehicle. These are lovely comfortable seats. They're electronically adjustable as well, and you've got that seat memory setting on the driver's seat here tied to each key. It's 2 settings per key, and we have the electronic steering column as well, being an X5, and that ties in with your seat memory setting, so you can get that optimal comfort at the click of a button. And on the subject of comfort, obviously the front seats are heated. We've got plenty of space there in the middlemost row and in the rearmost row, so that's 6th and 7th seat, the foldable ones, which I've just shown you in the last clip. We also have a small unit down the centre which can blow nice cool air into the back there to keep it cool in the summer, as it is nice and far back from this front aircon unit. We have dual fan speed control as well as temperature control with this being an X5, so we can achieve maximum climate comfort as well in here nice and easily. We've got a larger iDrive display at the front here, and this vehicle operates off iDrive 7. And tying in with that entertainment system, we've also got the Harman Kardon Logic 7 surround sound system, which really brings your music to life and adds that punch and definition to your favourite tracks on those long road trips. In the centre here, we've got plenty of storage, a split tailgate, we've got fast USB-C charging in there, and on that subject, we've also got fast USB-C ports on the back of each of the front seats as well, so those rear passengers can charge devices nice and easily there, especially if you have something like a tablet holder on the back of the seat as well to watch movies on long trips. Down the centre here, we've got all of our common buttons that we normally find in the BMW volume and radio presets. We've got nice big space in there, 2 drinks. We've also got the wireless charging pad for your phone as well, and USB-A output, and your 12-volt socket. And this all can be hidden away using that aluminium Tetracron cover over the top. In the centre, again, the standard BMW buttons that we'd normally find, but in this vehicle, including that toggle switch for the electronic air suspension, so we can click that down or up depending on what ride height we wish to select within the vehicle. We've got no panoramic sunroof in here, but we've also got the anthracite headlining, which is a nice touch and ties in perfectly with the rest of the black leather on the interior. And I'm briefly going to show you now how easy it is to access those rear seats. So here we have it, rear seat access. This seat is as far back as it will go, and this row is as far forward as it will go, and it's also electronically operated just like those front seats as well. I still have legroom, my knees are not touching that seat, which is a really nice feature to have in this vehicle aimed at space and comfort. However, you're probably asking, what do I do if I want to get in the rearmost seat? Well, all you've got to do is click the button here behind the seatbelt on the side of the seat. The driver's seat will then make its way forward, and this seat will then follow suit, moving forward and tilting all the way forward to give you a nice open space here, making getting into the rear of that vehicle nice and simple, and makes those 6th and 7th seats very much usable. So there we have it, this week's Previews BMW of the weekend here at Sycamore Peterborough. This beautiful Arctic Grey M Sport BMW X5 xDrive 30D. And it's equipped with some really nice desirable options, as you've just seen in today's video, including that 7-seat configuration for the extra space and that air suspension for absolute maximum comfort. Having covered just around 28,500 miles and currently priced at the time of filming at £48,000, this vehicle could be yours this weekend. All you've got to do is give us a call on 01733 70 70 70 and get in touch with our friendly sales team, who'll be more than happy to organise an appointment and arrange a test drive with you on this vehicle so you can experience that X5 comfort yourself and make it yours. Have a fantastic weekend, and if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future episodes in this series, as even if this X5 isn't for you, you never know, some of the other BMWs in this series could be your perfect next Previews BMW here at Sycamore Peterborough. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm Harry, it's been a pleasure showing you around the vehicle as always, and take care. We'll see you in the next video.